What is up, Lowheat sneaker fam? Today, I have an actual pair of Lowheat, true Lowheat, a pair of sneakers that's true to the heart of this channel. Ones that have zero hype behind them. I just like them a lot, and I think, you'd get some looks in them. I think these are that perfect cross-section of look dope, but, would get respect from, people who just like shoes, sneakers in general, trainers. So, yeah, let's see what I'm talking about here. Let's do the actual unboxing to see what they are. Before the grand reveal, let's plug the channel quick. If you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. That'd be dope. I would appreciate it. I got more unboxing videos coming up. I have, if it might interest you, some wear reviews of some Gore-Tex Air Force Ones, some Gore-Tex runners, and then I will be getting in the Air Jordan 1 Gore-Tex in light bone colorway. So, if you want to see those and other unboxings more Lowheat, please subscribe to the channel. That'd be most appreciated. So, what have we here now? We have the Nike Air Max Plus SE, again, which I think is special edition, in University Red and Pollen. Size 12. These retailed for $170. Got these off of Foot Locker. Let's do the unboxing, then I'll talk more, because I know that's what you're here for. All right. Cue angelic Heaven's Gate music. Oh. Yo. Ho ho. These are spicy. Look at that. Sizzling with Lowheat right now. Just nice and warm. A little tingly in my fingertips. Just a little spiciness, like handling a jalapeno, Supposed to wash your hands afterwards. Don't touch anything else. Man. These are great. These are great. Already I can tell these are great. I mean, okay, first impression, the quality on them, I don't know. A mix of materials. I can't, I wouldn't say these are high quality materials. So, you're getting a general release shoe here. Maybe the materials could be a little better. But as far as design goes, colors, concept, the silhouette, I'm just going to tell you right out the gate, in my opinion, for my taste, I love these. So let's get that out of the way. Okay. Ooh, what do we have here? I didn't know these came with this. Little Nike pin. Metallic Nike pin. Oh, dope. With the Air Max Running Club tag. Okay. Well, we'll get back into the details. I'll start from where I left off. So I got these off Foot Locker. It's kind of hard to find. These are obvious. I mean, I'm not the only one who thought these are dope, because these have gone in waves of selling out. They are, like I said, a general release. These aren't a collab or anything. So, they've been restocked here and there, but my size, I don't think, size 12 was not available on Nike, so I looked elsewhere, and they were at Foot Locker. I'd seen them on the shelves there once. I've been trying to resist getting any Lowheat, but I couldn't resist getting these. I had to. I've been thinking about, that's kind of my rule of thumb. If you've been thinking about a shoe or a piece of clothing for over a month straight, like every 2 days, every day, you're thinking about it, that's a good sign. If it fades from memory, then you probably don't need it. So I couldn't stop thinking about this. Saw it in Europe in hand a few times. In Europe, these were still on shelves here and there in different stores in different countries, and got to check it out in person. That reinvigorated my want for these. And then I rationalized by, I'm going to return a pair of shoes to Foot Locker that I haven't worn yet. So I'm going to trade in some Lowheat to justify this purchase, because I think I've said in other videos, go watch my other videos, that I'm trying not to buy so much Lowheat. They're not as resellable. As much as I like shoes and try to champion, you don't have to wear hype collabs all the time that costs $700. I can only have so many pairs of shoes. So I'm trying to buy ones that, maintain their value a bit, but I couldn't pass up these. So got these from Foot Locker. As something that I learned, maybe you guys already know, as I was searching It doesn't seem like Finish Line or any of the JD Sports brands carry Air Max Pluses. They carry Vapor Maxes, but not Pluses. So I got these off Foot Locker, and Champ Sports, that umbrella carries Pluses, it seems like. So Nike kind of divides up their models like that. I did not know that. Speaking of which, I was going to tell you guys there's a great video on the history of the Air Max Plus done by Champ Sports. It's fitting that they would do a video on it, a little mini doc on YouTube. Maybe I'll link it in the comments or in the description, because that's a model that they sell. So that's a good piece of history if you want to watch that, to learn about the history of these, of this model. Also Nike, on Nike's YouTube, they do a whole history of Air Max from like 1 to the most recent models that they put out a couple years ago, and in that they cover the Air Max Plus. So those are two good watches if you want to know more about the design and how this came to be. This is modeled kind of after palm trees, these waves. Speaking of history, I remember kind of when these dropped. I was a kid, or older kid. I remember the first time I would go into the soccer shop in by where I lived, small town, and I walked in. I saw these on the shelves. They would of course have cleats, indoor soccer shoes, but they would also have runners and trainers. And I saw these on the shelves. I was like, what are these? These look so wild, so cool. And I just, ever since then, I've wanted a pair. I didn't get them when I was younger, but as an adult, I copped these. I'm wearing the Air Max Plus Greedies right now. And the ones that I saw back in the day, if you know about Air Max Pluses, they came out kind of in these two colorways. I saw them in this blue, and they also had the orange, and I just love this blue one. So when they dropped these Greedies a couple years back, I was like, I love both the OG colorways, but what's better than that? Having both on one shoe. Now, I know some people, this might, rub them the wrong way, but for me, I wasn't going to buy 2 pairs of Lowheat. I like this design. I think it was a cool blending of both OG colors, so for me, this worked. I know for some of you, you'd rather just have the 2 pairs of the OG colors. I get that. I can feel that. I'm usually that way. So let's try these on. Let's try these on, and we'll go over a little bit more of the details on here. For sizing, if you're wondering, I tend on these to go half size up. I'm an 11.5, but I got a 12. You could go true to size. They'll just be a little more snug. I like a little bit more room in these. I'm not running in these, so I don't mind the little space. It's a comfort. These Air Max Pluses are actually not that comfortable. Just in case you don't know, they're sort of comfortable, but like I wouldn't want to walk in these like all day. If you're gonna be walking all day, I highly suggest getting like foam midsoles, something that's like modern day comfort. These are not designed for modern day comfort. These are 90s comfortable. Those look great on foot, right? I got my Street Fighter socks on to match. I'll get more into styling these in a bit. Oh yeah, if you're still watching, thank you. But I have a little bonus unboxing, unwrapping here to go with these. So stick around. Keep watching if you're still watching. That will be to come. Damn, I should have teased that in the beginning, but I forgot. So yeah, I go half size up, and but you can go true to size. It's not like a fatal flaw if you do, and then or fault if mistake if you do, and then yeah, these are not generally that comfortable. So just an FYI. If you want them to be comfortable, I suggest going half size up and swapping out the insole. That might help you a bit. So those look dope on foot, right? I think those are really cool. Now sometimes Air Max, the general releases, Air Maxes, they go on sale. Like these, I wanted them at first, bought them full retail. Like a month later, they went on sale. I hadn't worn them yet, so I took them back, returned them, and bought them at the sale price, or got the difference. These are more popular, I think. So if you're like me and you like to see if general releases go on sale, I'd be careful. These seem to be more popular. So a little history on the shoe design itself, or the inspiration. If I know a lot of you might not be watching, but this design is like based off of the Beaverton Air Max Run Club. There is no, it's a fictional running club, but that's the design. It just takes hints from the heritage of Nike Track and the roots of the company that started in track. So you have the Air Max Running Club, the AMRC acronym there, that logo design, which is cool. You have Beaverton abbreviated, Oregon on the foot on this tag here. You see the recurring exposed foam right here. That's been all the trend since, you know, Virgil and Off-White started doing it with their Nike collabs. It's still in effect here in 2020. These are 2021 shoe. So I got these technically in 2022, but these were made last year. So this is a 2020-21 model. So you have exposed foam. That's the design. This material actually, I don't think is actual Cordura. It's like it though. It's kind of like ripstoppy, kind of water resistant, it looks like. But actual Cordura usually is a branded fabric like Gore-Tex, and usually gets its own tag and acknowledgement. So I don't think this is Cordura. You got a suede kind of mudguard there where the midsole meets, and then your rubbery toe guard like usual. The Tuned Air logo on the bottom per usual. I love this traction. I think this is so dope. It's always so cool to me. I love the Air Max Plus traction. Things about, and then it has these similar, these lace ties, the fabric ones, nylon. And here you can see on these, typically you get this type of tongue. Here you got the Nike Air tag, which I think is cool. And this classic like Jordan exposed foam nylon tongue. So different tongues, they swapped them out, kind of gone for that vintage look, which I don't mind. But as far as the silhouette of an Air Max Plus, love the midsole, love those multiple bubbles, love, like I said, the outsole and traction design. Really dig, I mean, the upper is really what sets the whole thing off, combined with the midsole bubbling. And difference on the back here, you got Tuned Air logo there. Here you just got Nike Air. Interesting. But, and I just love the toe upper on these. You have the small kind of jeweled swoosh. My pair has a little discoloration right there, Mark. I don't know if that'll come off. But that's what I love about the silhouette, and then specifically this colorway. I think this is a dope colorway. That being said, I like the design of this shoe so much that if I was rich, I would have so many Air Max Pluses. I'd be known as like if I was rich and famous, I'd be known as the Air Max Plus guy. I like 75% of the Air Max Pluses that come out. I just, you know, you can't go wrong with this design. You put one color there, you put one color there, one color there. It's a hit. No matter, you can mix and match. It's almost always a hit. So I like 75% of all Air Max Pluses that come out. I just refrain from buying them because they're all low heat. The one pair I do have, check my unboxing video, is I have the Supreme Air Max Pluses that came out in that Ecto Cooler green and orange colorway. Haven't worn those yet, haven't busted those out yet, but very happy to have a pair of like high heat Air Max Pluses in the collection, because typically they don't do collabs with Air Max Pluses. So if I was famous and I got to do a Nike collab, I would peg the Air Max Plus as like one of my prime targets, because, you know, not everyone gets Jordan 1 collabs. So if I'm not going to get a Jordan 1 collab, this would be my model. It's got like a cult following to a degree. You know, people like it, but it's not the Air Max 1. It's not the Air Max 97, which I actually don't like that much. It's not the Air Max 95. For whatever reason, it's liked, but it's not like the first thing people name. Love this gradient here too. That's dope. That's sick. Are these not fire? Look at that. I think these are so fire. I think they're popular in the UK too, Air Max Pluses. So, and then it also comes, as I pointed out earlier, this Nike pin. That's dope. I didn't know it came with that. I don't know what I'm going to put that on. I have to think about that. So, now to the little bonus unwrapping. So I saw these, you know, and what pushed me over the edge to buying them was, in part, seeing them in hand over in my European vacation. Part was getting the idea to return a pair of shoes to pay for these. But really what put me over the top is seeing advertising works. Somehow it was an Instagram ad, something. I saw these, which you're about to see, some sort of ad, either on my browser or something. Saw these advertised on Foot Locker, and I loved the shorts to begin with, and then these reminded me of the shoes. Now that I've unwrapped them though, it is not a perfect match. That's a little disappointing. This is not a perfect match. Well, damn it. Huh. I still like the shorts though. I might just keep the shorts in general. Like, those are pretty fire shorts, right? Here, let's give you a good view of them. Those are fire shorts. So, might just keep these to begin with, but I really wanted to pull the fit off with these. I don't like clashing colors. That's just, they're either matching or you contrast them in my mind. To me, this is two shades of blue that kind of clash. It's not egregious, right? That's not like a total fashion faux pas if you wear these together, but I don't think I would do it. Not with the intended purpose that I had. It's also like slightly different shades of red. So that's a big disappointment. Man, I was really hoping these matched. Oh well, I think I'm gonna think on the shorts. I don't need them, but I really like them. I think I might keep them anyway. But what I can pull off with these shoes here is some vintage tees that I have. So I'm going to show you these, see what you think. Let me know in the comments if you think these work. So we got the Superman DC Jim Lee illustrated shirt. That's from a cover. I think this is a Michael Turner Wonder Woman piece. I think that goes. Right? You got the blue, red, and yellow. And then you got this new old stock Xenoic Tales by Mark Schultz. Hannah Dundee. I think that matches. I think that's perfect. That goes well, I think. Pretty dope. And then you have another Jim Lee cover Superman piece. This might be the one, right? I mean, this is just a dope tee. Shout out to Jim Lee, GOAT artist. But this works. This works. I'm going to be doing these with that for sure, 100%. Who knows what I'll be wearing for pants? Maybe just underwear. Maybe just some tights. But in all seriousness, see, this just doesn't work. This doesn't work. Okay, let's wrap this video up. Let's give these a rating. These are not a collab. Man, this video went long. Shouts to anyone still watching. I appreciate you. This is not a collab. Not that it necessarily has to be a collab or that matters, but I love the silhouette. Love the colorway. Comfort's craftsmanship and quality. It's a Nike general release. I think I got to give these an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, if like the quality was super high, or if it was like a dope collab, maybe you push it into that 9 range. But I think 8.5 is like a really good rating, right? I really like these. Think these are fire. I think that's about as high a rating as I could give without it being like some like classic retro collab, super high quality pair of shoes. Just love everything about it. So 8.5, maybe even 8.75. I'm not going to give it a 9. It's close, though. It's very close. You round up, it's a 9. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe to see more Lowheat videos coming out soon.